Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is HowFast. Gonna take care of a couple little things today on Dudgy. We're still waiting for some parts to come in, but we are expecting a delivery today. Something special. Not for Dudgy though. Can you guess what it is? I don't know if you guys can guess what it is. I haven't really given you any clues. You know, she's been a pretty reliable old girl for me for some time, and now that we just fixed her wheel bearing, she's feeling better than ever, and I'm sure I have no reason to believe that she's not going to continue to roll for some time. I've decided to treat her. She's coming up on a milestone, 300,000 kilometers for that car. So I've decided to treat her with something special. So let's get started on this stuff for Dudgy. When that package arrives, we'll go outside and take a look at what we got. Alright, so there are two things that I really wanted to just knock out today. They're pretty quick, pretty easy. First thing is I want to mount the shifter. It's a couple holes, couple bolts. Once I get the linkage in for the transmission for the shift linkage, we'll drill a hole and we'll feed it through and everything like that. So that's just a couple holes, couple bolts. I want to get that in, and then I want to cut out the steering column. So the steering column here, this shaft that runs all the way through the firewall, everything on here works just fine. The problem is this is set up for a circle track. So when I'm sitting in here, this thing is like in my chest. For guys who are going to be driving for several hundred miles or several hundred kilometers or in a circle, so that it's close to their body, it's easier on their arms. I don't need that. Really, I want this thing basically back here, which means I got to take 6 inches out of it, give or take. So what I need to do is I want to cut back here. I'm going to pull it out. We're going to remove 6 inches off the end of this piece, which will then drag it back in there, and then we'll sleeve it back here, and it should be in the right location where I want it. The only problem is I got to find a bar that has the same ID as this OD. So that'll be kind of hard, especially right now in COVID and not being able to like go and figure out what I got. But maybe I'll find. Maybe I got a tool. Maybe I'll get lucky. Well, who knows? Shouldn't take too long. Let's get on that one. Woo! It's tight quarters down here, man. I really wish I had a lift. Alright, shifter is in, nice and tight. Like I said, we'll drill the hole for the linkage and everything after we actually get the linkage in. Cut the steering column, so I'm going to let that soak in WD-40 and see if I can get that heim joint to kind of like break loose a little bit. And then we'll slide that thing down, we'll sleeve it, and we'll weld it all in. So as I mentioned, maybe something a little special for our girl Hildi. So let's see exactly what I was talking about. I've always wanted to pull one of these off. Ooh. Guys, I can't tell you how excited I am about these 19-inch, 8.5 square setup so that I can rotate the tires instead of having that staggered on the E90 like Hildi's had for, geez, 4 years now. Bigger though, 19 instead of the 18s, going a little bit bigger, and they're 20 offset, so we'll see how the fitment is. I'm curious. Should be a little more pokey than she was, but maybe with any luck this should just right at the fender. We need some nice tires for this, so we're gonna head down to Brooks Tire right now, throw these into Judy. We're gonna head down to Brooks Tire, get some new tires. We've arrived. Let's take a look at them.
That fucking look good.
Woo! Can't wait to see those on the car, man. That's gonna look so good. Yes, well, we got our new wheels. You want to see them?
Wheel.
Okay, guys, back from Brooks. Got those new tires on. Look at these things. Like, how good do these look? And look at how big they are. I mean, they're huge. I mean, the biggest wheels I've ever had. 19's not that's big. 19 by 8.5. Questionable whether I'm gonna rub in the front or not. I don't know. We're gonna find out right now. But I just, Hildi was absolutely filthy, so I gave her a quick bath because I didn't want to put the new wheels on with her looking gross. So I cleaned her up. Probably gonna vacuum out the inside, and then I'm gonna set up the camera and we'll put the new wheels on. See what she looks like with her new shoes. I just got back from taking Hildi here on her maiden voyage on her new wheels, and she feels fantastic. I thought these wheels, being as low profile as they are, would be a really rough ride. Not at all. Not rough at all. Really comfortable. they feel more responsive, but they're definitely not any more harsh. So the car feels really good. What we got to do right now, though, is give her an oil change, because she's actually coming up on a huge milestone for this girl. And being 10 years old is one thing, but how many kilometers she's driven is something completely different. And you can see we've given her some new shoes, so a new look for Hildi. But I've got something special planned for Hildi for her 300,000 kilometer anniversary. So guys, make sure you stick around. See what we do for Hildi's vinyls, and I'll tell you, I am really happy with these wheels. I think they look fantastic on her. She looks like a completely different car. I don't even recognize her anymore. So I couldn't be happier. The ride feels really great, and I'm very happy, very happy. So, how fast trivia? Last week's question, seems a lot of you guys got it. I didn't pin any of your answers because you guys are all hitting it. Every one of you is getting these answers. So I might actually step up the difficulty on some of these, but we'll save the difficult. I'll pick out some harder ones for next week. This week, let's pick another one that say maybe you guys might all be able to get. Last week's question for the How Fast Trivia was, which car manufacturer has the slogan above and beyond? Is it A, Land Rover, B, Mercedes, C, Toyota, or D, Lexus? The correct answer was A, Land Rover, and as I said, a lot of you guys got that. So, congratulations, guys. I can't fool you. You guys are so smart. So again, this week I'm gonna ask you a bit of an easier one. Next week I'm gonna start stepping these up, and we're gonna get them a bit harder and see if you guys actually know some of the answers. This week's question for the How Fast Trivia: which car manufacturer is now producing the most vehicles in a year? Is it A, Toyota, B, Volkswagen, C, Nissan, or D, General Motors? I look forward to hearing you guys' questions and comments. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach me at howfast10@gmail.com, and you can get sneak peeks of some of this stuff that happens here at HowFast HQ. If you follow me on Instagram at how__fast, or even on TikTok, HowFast10 on there. And I really want to invite you guys to go to howfast.ca, stop by the website, check it out, and let me know what you think. And also, I asked you guys last week, if there are any events that are up and coming that you guys want me to attend, email me, write to me. I want to hear about it. I want to come out. Obviously, we've all been locked down for a long time. Let's get together. Let's have a good time. I'll catch up with you guys next time. Find out how fast we can make this car go.